Face the Nation with Margaret Brennan is one of the most influential political talk shows in American television and one of the longest-running public affairs programs in the world. First broadcast in 1954, Face the Nation has been on the air for more than 7 decades, offering weekly interviews and analysis of major political developments from Washington, D.C. It airs every Sunday on the CBS network and is also available to stream online through cbsnews.com and Paramount+. The program focuses on politics, current events, public policy, and diplomatic issues shaping the United States and the wider world. Its format centers around in-depth interviews with top decision-makers, including senators, representatives, cabinet members, foreign leaders, policymakers, and subject matter experts. The goal of the show is to provide viewers with direct insight into political priorities, legislative debates, and government strategy, often ahead of key elections or major policy announcements. Since 2018, the show has been moderated by Margaret Brennan, a respected journalist and CBS News chief foreign affairs correspondent. Under her leadership, Face the Nation has continued its tradition of rigorous questioning and comprehensive political examination. Over the years, Face the Nation has earned a reputation for bringing forward viewpoints from across the political spectrum, interviewing guests from both major parties and non-government voices, making it a key component of American political discourse. Each broadcast usually begins with a summary of major news from the past week, followed by headline interviews with prominent figures. These interviews often address pressing issues such as national security, economic policy, foreign affairs, immigration, healthcare, and legislative priorities. After the main interviews, the show may include additional segments featuring policy experts, authors of political books, and analysts who help unpack complex political developments. For example, on the March 1, 2026 episode, guests included influential U.S. lawmakers such as Republican Senator Tom Cotton of Arkansas, Republican Senator Ted Cruz of Texas, and Democratic Senator Chris Murphy of Connecticut, along with Republican Representative Mike Turner of Ohio and former Surgeon General Dr. Jerome Adams. The show also featured a panel discussion with military and foreign policy experts, including retired General Frank McKenzie, President of the Institute for Science and International Security David Albright, and Senior Fellow Kareem Sajidpour, illustrating the program's blend of political leadership and expert analysis. Earlier episodes in the 2026 season also brought on a range of important voices. On February 22, 2026, the broadcast featured the U.S. Trade Representative and the Iranian Foreign Minister, demonstrating how the program engages with global diplomacy and international economic policy. A bipartisan panel of U.S. governors further discussed domestic issues and states' responses to federal policy decisions. In mid-February 2026, the show tackled immigration and homeland security challenges, with figures such as Tom Homan, the Trump administration's border czar, and House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries providing perspectives on stalled funding and political disagreements over enforcement policies. Other episodes from late 2025 and earlier in 2026 featured high-profile leaders including cabinet secretaries, mayors, senators, and legislative leaders discussing topics ranging from public safety and protests to government funding disputes and fiscal policy issues. These diverse guest lists illustrate the breadth of policy territory covered on the show. For audiences